button.
Bobby.
Oh, last online 2 minutes ago. Oh, we're live again.
So upset.
Hey, can you restart the stream real quick? There's some issue with the.
It's okay. You can fight me.
Okay, so
God, I
quickly
hope I
again
remember
to.
to highlight the.
I mean, we didn't miss much, so we can just continue on with this one. So to recap,
Yeah.
after burning down an orphanage and saving a good handful of the children, and alongside of Albatross's kids, Lee was contacted by a mysterious voice who ended up being upper management of Starling of the Claw, stating they're sending someone to keep an eye on us and to meet him tomorrow night. Thank God for Louis.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the little asshole that's staying with us.
And Melissa was also contacted by somebody.
Was I?
Was she?
Someone else was contacted by somebody.
Sylvia heard from Dove.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. And that there were people checking out our little bunker.
Oh. Yeah, there are people
But
checking
Sylvia
out.
never shared that information.
I did.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't. I've been waiting.
I've been waiting.
No, I definitely did.
No, you didn't. Not whenever after Melissa woke up.
Well, that's too bad for Melissa.
Oh no.
So then we awoke to see Robin, another foe that we have fought before. And now as we approach the negotiation day, we now stand inside of the living room making a plan.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Wonderfully.
Oh, wait. I forgot. And within a 5 minutes time, Louis was able to burn all level 3
right,
spell
yeah.
slots to cast sending on both Coco and Nathan. Both of them are safe. Both of them are in a high area. That's all the information that we can get. So now we're here. Not killing Robin. Unfortunately.
I still think I can break his nose and I'll be fine.
I have healing word. Okay, we can do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Torture him.
I think that's called torture.
Let's do it.
Oh my god. That went dark real fast.
Yes. So,
So you come back to.
Yeah, where did we leave off?
we were making a plan that was after scrying.
I think it
I
was.
did suggest we do go into the city to make some kind of purchases if we can. We may have to sneak around Robin, but hopefully we can get some good items before.
Yeah, Robin is hanging out in visual range, but out of hearing distance from everybody. And Sylvia, you notice him. He startles a little bit, and then seems to wait for a second. Says something too quietly for you to hear, as he's obviously, as I said, out of hearing distance. Can you read lips?
I can. I can, in fact, read lips.
All right. He says, "All right, I'll let him know if I get my nose punched for this, broken for this. I'm definitely taking extra pay. It's been threatened a lot."
Help out with the class, Robin.
He looks over and he's like, yeah. So a small change in plans. Since you're willing to sign for your parents, they are not to show up at the meeting.
See, this is why. Never mind.
Well, it's good to know that your old boss is a fucking coward. Not like I was surprised or anything, but
Louis
Yeah,
gonna.
you can tell him that. I'm not gonna pass that message on.
You know, I'm sneaky as fuck, so if you want, you could send some money with me and I can buy things for everyone.
I mean, how much we have? A little over 1,000 gold in the sharing pot. Um,
Are you gonna eat a chicken?
what?
Whatever it was.
Oh, raccoon?
Raccoon.
Not a
Yeah.
raccoon.
Yeah. We're on
Let's
the animal farm now.
No, we can get you like a
No!
couple of gold. We'll give you an extra couple of gold to get a chicken, a live chicken.
Not touch my cats or my dog or my rabbits
This is like nicotine
or
gum
my
for him.
snakes or my horses.
Or my phase spider.
Yeah.
My spider, yep. Oh.
So we can try that. But that could be risky because if we get caught,
Yes, well, about everything is a risk right now, so
Yeah, pretty much. No matter what
fuck
we
it.
do.
so we
And I
just
can
need,
also cast. I'd have to burn a spell slot, but I can cast Gaseous Form on myself. That's as stealthy as you can be. Only lasts 10 minutes though.
Yeah.
So you're stealthy for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm really stealthy for 10 minutes, but I'm stealthy all other times. That's my explanation. My
But how
excuse, if you will.
how are you gonna buy
So
a
if we
healing potion as a
as
gas?
I mean, I would solidify myself before I did the purchase.
There's like there's a cloud just
Don't worry
drops
about how
3
I got in
bottles.
here.
That'd be great. I'd love that. I turn into the
um
lumpy space princess from Adventure Time.
Oh my god.
so back to the topic at hand. If we were to go into town to buy things, what exactly are we looking for?
Well, we need to pick up our outfit. I'm so sorry, Mel and Sozak. I did not think you were coming along on this negotiation. I did not get you outfits.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll be hanging around back, doing
Um,
Stozak things,
so
keeping
we
an eye on the situation. Sorry.
so it's really getting it's really just getting the clothes and also getting and he's gonna jolt his head towards Robin. Also get them away from the children.
Them being Robin?
Well, your parents.
Oh my. Oh.
Shifty eyes. Shifty eyes. As I look towards Sylvia.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to say I'm trying to get them away so they don't get any information on like your parents or the children. Hey, just in case. I don't know when they're leaving. They're still here, right?
Robin has stepped away once again out of earshot as soon as he looks like he really doesn't want to get his nose punched. So he backed away from Sylvia as soon as she stopped engaging with them.
Smart.
Um well, I mean they did say that we're not limited to what we can do. We just can't beat the shit out of
Robin or anything of the claw.
you get
Correct.
the feeling this is not so much to restrict your like day-to-day life so much as to stop you from trying to like sneak into and rescue the hostages or burn down another building or set traps or
make sure we don't burn down any more orphanages.
yeah. and also that you don't skip town. Probably.
I mean, we're not gonna skip. That'll be
Yeah.
the
I
shittiest
mean,
move.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. We're gonna go have an adventure.
bye.
Out. Good luck.
Yeah. The way Robin has been talking, I don't know if it has not. He's like don't buy like a bomb, but he didn't say you couldn't buy health potions or other adventuring gear. As far as
Okay.
you are aware,
Well,
Okay.
especially as
There's not-
adventurers.
there's not much else we can do here at the moment. I say might as well, right?
Sounds
Yeah,
funkadelic.
he's going to. Guess guess we go now,
Let's go
Uh,
stock up.
or should we go tomorrow because that's when the meeting is?
Up to
What
you.
difference does it make?
Nothing.
Spell slots.
Uh, true.
Oh yeah, I did just burn 3.
Wait, why would you be burning more shopping?
Well, I don't know. I didn't expect y'all to burn any last time, but there was a raccoon, so
But there
Yeah,
was a raccoon.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it's
wasn't even
fine.
me though, so I don't know
oh
it.
my god, let's hope there's no raccoons. I guess we'll
Uh,
go now.
That's not shame, by the way. That I love that. That was perfect. But
Nice.
my
Thank you.
there is that consideration of basically you don't know what's gonna happen. Is the
honestly, I could use a little air, so
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Oh wait,
So
that's
I'll
wrong.
lead. I'll start leading the way to. Well, once you get into the
Oh,
city, I'll start leading the way to Stitch.
right. So I finally remembered this time, and Sylvia, you're not distracted as you leave the building.
oh yeah,
And
I'm supposed to remind you.
it's okay. I remembered on my own. Um, you see, uh, you see just something out of place as you leave the building. Just like some, it's very slight, and only your keen observation as well as your familiarity with like that
My
bush
childhood
isn't.
home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that bush is
Hmm.
not supposed to necessarily look like that. That's hmm. Hmm.
Polymorph.
You gonna
It's just a
say
little bit
anything?
out of place, and it looks rustled in a way that you know, uh, you're pretty familiar with your pet's habits. They run havoc everywhere, but even still,
I am going to wait until everyone else gets a little further ahead.
Robin sees. I think Robin is like trailing behind. He's like trying to give y'all distance, so he is going to be the last one out. And
I pretend to drop I pretend to like fumble something and drop it near the bush.
okay,
And I'm,
uh,
oh,
And
go on, I'll catch up. And then I am like
yeah,
inspecting.
and
right.
Do I see any of the?
He gives you a nice wide berth. Yeah, Louis, you do. And he and Robin's gonna go wait by the gate, basically.
Okay,
uh,
Um,
cool. I inspect the bush.
so it doesn't take you long, especially once you start digging into it, is of seeing why it's out of place, and it's because it's been moved. It's been shuffled to hide something, and you see
Shuffle a bush.
you like it's like it was covering. It was moved to like cover
Okay,
up
yeah.
Like a deck of
Uh,
cards, but with sticks.
better
And
not be a
first
deck
you
of
see
cards.
what you first see is a boot, and it's now that you're paying attention to it, you start to notice a smell, though it's not as harsh
Ew.
as it should be.
is there not a foot in the boot? Is there a
there,
foot in the boot?
there is a foot in the boot. And you see does seem to be a very similar dress to the guards at the orphanage, and except he appears very much not alive, and you have found a corpse
Oh,
in front of your house.
they put the
Ooh.
corpse here. Oh wow.
Wait,
It's just been stashed away.
Did any of us
wait,
see this?
who put a corpse here?
Exciting.
Did one of my animals kill a spy? Like,
That's
uh,
actually amazing.
It looks like their throat was slit.
Nope. Okay, I'm guessing this was
Ooh.
Oleander.
And yeah, the wound does seem to have a very unhealthy, like already like covered in blood, obviously, but like it's got that. Make a medicine check for me, actually.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm not proficient at that. That's fine.
Yeah, but you're
Okay.
decent wisdom. Yeah, that's not a natural color for a wound to turn. That is definitely an indication of poison on the blade.
Mm.
Could have at least cleaned up after herself. Well, it looks like whatever I dropped is lost. Unfortunate. Follows after the group.
Can,
Yeah. All right.
I have to speak with Mother about that later.
I feel like I should have like a passive insight.
Lorena is not going to be thrilled. It's fine.
It's fertilizer.
The poison might.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
You
Probably
probably don't
good,
want
though.
any of your pets to eat it.
Shoot.
Yeah. Keep the
Better clean that up.
interdimensional spider away.
wait, get one of the spiders to eat it. They should be immune to poison damage.
Bad point. Anyways, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know I found a corpse.
Yeah. So yeah, it comes back, and then unless anyone's gonna do
I
anything.
look a little green. If you look closely enough, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
Space spiders are not immune to poison.
Oh no. Well,
Oh,
Don't give that to Annabelle. Doesn't need it. Yeah, but you make your way into the city. It's do you take the cart? The horses?
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
they already know we're in the city, so might as well. I am going to disguise myself back into the black human woman.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Robin, very what do you offer Robin?
We offer him
Transport.
like that side vehicle. No, that's that side cart you see on motorcycles, like people put their dogs.
You
This-
can ride on the top or in the trunk.
Right. He hops up top.
Yeah, I don't think there's a trunk on a cart.
Yeah. But yeah, you ride it to the city, and it's a little awkward knowing that malicious stranger is up top, but at least you're on your way.
He's
And
not a malicious stranger. He's like a mischievous stranger.
No, he's not even a stranger. He's just a not stranger who we want to punch. So
an
Yeah, I
acquaintance.
just wanna... How many of your acquaintances do you want to punch, Becca?
No, but if you tag on the malicious or the
who has more people
anyway,
to
it's
punch in
fine.
this camp? So as we're riding in this cart, I kind of look towards everybody and it's like, remember, keep your thoughts down under, if that makes any sense.
Ew, dirty. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
They can read.
Um,
I kind of make a gesture towards my head, like, yeah, they can read thoughts. So keep anything important below surface level.
fair enough.
Okay.
I like lean forward. I whisper. Oh, there was a corpse in my bushes.
Oh,
think it-
that's what
Wow.
you meant.
Was it one of us? What's
I'm
up?
sorry.
Was it someone we probably wouldn't like?
Yes.
Okay, that was Oleander.
Okay. Well, I figured by the poison
Mhm.
clearly in the wound, but
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to deal with her after this.
Me?
Well,
Huh?
you don't have to, Louis, but I thought you had, some attachment to, the people that we met and helped us before.
I think there's a level between like, helping somebody and like, defending somebody against a fucking assassin. I think there's some levels between this high level assassin. I
I
lost my
guess for
train of
you
thought.
chaotic good characters. No, I'm just
I'm not chaotic good.
kidding.
Rebecca won't let me be lawful evil, so
Anyways, this is a topic for another time. However, yes, there's corpse in my bushes.
You should probably clean it up. Probably should tell somebody so they can clean it up.
But yes.
Your animals.
No, it's poisoned.
Do any of your animals eat humans?
Yes.
I kind of
Wait, don't answer
I mean, if
that.
they're hungry enough.
No.
Then we
Not
should.
part of this conversation. I didn't hear that.
You're Azamar. You're fine.
Yeah.
They don't eat human. I said human. It's not Azamar. As
I don't
Mm,
think that distinction exists.
I mean, I can not look like a human because I'm not
And
technically
I
human.
think if something were hungry enough, you'd still get eaten.
Hmm. What if I just make
Things to
myself?
ponder.
What if I just make my? Can I make myself ugly enough to not get eaten? And I'm just like, no. I'd rather die with beauty.
You know that Dune, if you had to think of pets that you would feed a corpse to, Dune would probably be it.
You just gotta
Would they be okay with the poison?
depoison it. Gotta
Should
Also, I
probably,
feel like it's been long enough.
yeah, it might be.
I don't know how it depends. Again, it depends on how
Who just
powerful this assassin is. Can the poison
do,
just linger?
Oh, yeah.
do your
Go ahead.
do your parents have a furnace that we can chuck the body into?
Dune
Or
is in fact immune to poison.
Well, we could
oh,
feed it to
good.
the very large snake. Right?
Nope.
That's the nope. Which one is
Nope.
doing?
It's the flail snail.
Louis
Oh,
Oh, cool. All right.
well, we could feed it to the snail.
Louis has a very fucked up idea, but he doesn't want to say it.
Let's do it.
What if we just get Sozak some poison resistant?
I could eat the body.
We are not feeding a rotten corpse.
Oh, this is out of character. This is out of character. Because he's
I
not
mean,
gonna
sure.
Oh, gross.
uh
Why the hell not?
Anyways, we ride in a cart
to the city.
to the place.
Yeah.
I
Fascinating.
imagine. I mean, I guess are we going to? So, are we going to your friend's place first, or are we going to the apothecary, or wherever?
Fucks it up.
Fuck.
It's someone who mixes up medicines.
Yeah.
Depends what's closer. God?
Well, to find you could probably find like places that sell low grade healing potions, maybe in Brenin Hall, because you can finance anyone who sells anything. But if you want to like a serious magic shop, you're gonna have to go up top. So
Mm,
Oh, I had to go in like family territory? Mm-hmm.
not necessarily. Brennan is a big place, but you would have to go into that section.
I
And
kind of
where?
relay that information.
Well, I'm from here.
Oh,
Yeah, Sylvia, Zeke has probably dragged you a couple places.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know some places, but if we want anything heavy duty, we would have to go into the main city.
really hope I'm not
Where's
sued.
your friend's shop?
God?
It's along the channel. It's actually it was like you didn't quite pass. You weren't to it
Mhm.
when the raccoon incident happened, but it was around. You know, if you had kept walking for a little bit, you probably would have gotten there. It's not quite exactly. It's not on the river,
Mhm.
but it's close to that area to the
Yeah,
college.
so yeah, I'd say like yeah, it's somewhere near like the riverside, like a little bit of like a couple of blocks away from it. So
Well, we might as well go there first, right?
okay, I start leading the horses, or I whoever's leading the horses, I tell them to go that direction.
Yeah. Easily enough. You make your way into the city, and for most of the time, you're walking across the boardwalk. I'm trying to remember. I'll get the city map out. It's not a much of a city map, but it's what I got. um,
Works.
so you start making your way down the boardwalk, which is pretty familiar. It's where you were last time. Um,
I look for like to see if there's any like leftover raccoon carcass anywhere. I'm sure they cleaned it up. It's a good city, but you know,
um, so you don't see
It's
like
been like 3 days.
like a raccoon sees Sozak and runs away.
I'm a friend to animals.
yeah, animal handling check. No, um,
I'll handle that animal on my dinner plate.
Oh no!
Go home.
Anyway,
anyway, yeah, so you don't see that, but Louis, what's your passive perception again? Make a perception check for me, actually.
Oh no! I really hope I don't. Family +3, 12,
Okay,
Mine's 21.
21.
yours is 21. I'm actually gonna. I'm actually gonna say, yeah. So you don't see any raccoons, or like you do, but they're not like particularly. They're doing raccoon things. They don't particularly seem to care.
Okay.
Um, there's a lot of people. You do spot a poster, and what catches your attention about this poster is that there's a very familiar face on it.
Oh my god!
uh-oh.
Oh my god! If it's who, is it? Is it Virgil?
I I I I'm drawn to it. I go and inspect.
Yeah. And Louis, you actually had advantage on this poster because this face is specifically very familiar to you. It is a missing poster for Coco. It looks like someone's put out a 50 gold reward for any information
50
on where he could
gold.
be.
Oh my gosh. So low.
Oh, this is. Oh no! His people don't have money. Uh, ca for flavor,
Oh,
can I cast prestidigitation to light it on fire?
oh I'm like looking at it and it catches on fire.
yeah.
Like I'm just like holding it on the side, shaking, and all of a sudden it just like slowly lights on fire as I'm casting this
Just
cantrip.
yeah.
Damn
Um,
you, poster.
just paper. It starts to go up in flames.
Yeah.
it's
Fair enough.
After he lets out that emotional energy, he's like, okay, let's go.
Are you good?
Nope. He's going to fold his arms. Let's just go.
I mean,
Um,
fair enough. Yeah,
um
follows behind.
okay. Uh yeah. You lead the way to Stitch, and you do have to go a little bit off the beaten path. He doesn't have quite The boardwalk is like the really fancy storefronts. These are, you know, prime real estate territory. So you go a little off the beaten path into,
Mhm.
and you lead the way through a couple of neighborhoods. Of Brennan Hall has this way of just each neighborhood is like deeply different. You can have like stark contrast, like from one house to the next. But you wind up in a relatively nice one. The floors are swept. There aren't like guards running around like there are on the boardwalk so much. But everything's nice and it's got that air of you know a lot of effort put into presentation. Even if you can see, especially Sylvia, but also you who's grown up here as well, not necessarily or have been here before. You can see like the rough edges on things, places where things were mended and prepared as best as possible. And there's a lot of effort put into presentation without necessarily the money to back it up.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
like the store is kind of low class, but like the person who makes the stuff is high class.
Um, it's more like that very solidly middle class of
Ah,
or maybe like middle to lower class of like that person who cares very the entire neighborhood seems to be like they have an HOA that is very
oh,
strict.
this person is part of the craft. Like this person's like really passionate about doing what he does.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
absolutely. And this is like and you go to in a store. It's pretty unassuming, but it does have a sign of stitches.
Aw.
um, and you can see like it's got windows on the outside with several like example outfits seems to be, and like also a couple of really nice fabrics on display in the window that are like they're in the bundles, but like there's just enough pulled out that you can like really see it. And it's like he's like got some silk up there, and this is really nice, well dyed color, very clean, consistent cloth. Um, and you can see some of the outfits. The outfits have little placards by them that has a design by, and you see several of them. If you look closely, have like several of them have like by Stitch, but you also see a
Mhm.
couple other names on like mannequins of um, there's some like finely done hats and a regal cloak, and one of them has done some very clever things with a lot of red and yellow cloth to make it look like to match the sense of fashion that's currently in style of fire and darkness in the dark. Um,
Awesome sauce.
Darkness in the dark.
Darkness in the dark. Yes.
look, um, but yeah, you're here.
Is there anybody in the store?
Um, if you take a look, um, you don't see any customers, but you do see. Um, hold on. Um,
Do you have
you do
art?
see your friend. He does seem to you see your friend through the window because it's a store that's very you can very clearly see into it, and you can see even further mannequins lined up on the walls, and it seems to be like divided with like the mannequins on the show floors, and then the walls are like covered in different reams of fabric. Um,
All right,
and
cool.
you see up on a ladder. Um, fuck, um, your dwarven friend, he looks like he's fixing some cloth um,
Okay.
that got knocked off somehow.
Okay. I
You
open
can't
the
hear him, but you can tell he's cursing a little bit. He's got that kind of body language.
That's fine.
Girl, get this fixed.
So yeah, I'm going to open the door, but not to alarm him.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back to my original form. And say, "Hey, Stitch, how you doing, you son of a bitch?"
I'm just going
Um,
to observe.
yeah. The bell ring, the door rings when you open the door, and he turns around and very very deftly manages to keep from falling off the ladder and finish putting up what he was doing. He's like, "Hey, there's a friendly face."
Yeah, I give him the hug, handshake, whatever.
Yeah. He gets down, and you've navigated this before, the height difference. But you make it work. You always have. So I assume you're here for the outfit. I got it. Then just in time. Rush orders. It costs a pretty penny. I hope you're. I haven't sent the bill in yet, but anyway, we're not here to talk about that. I'm sure you want to see it first.
Ah, yes. As I'm kind of like shaking, not shaking, but like rubbing my hands together, kind of like greedily, like yes.
Yeah. Now, do
What
I
have you done, Louis?
You're
Uh-oh.
fine. It's okay.
Now, I know you wanted a personal one, of course, but do I have permission to display this in the window? Because might I say, this is a fine piece of work right here.
Display mine or the other outfit.
Well, honestly, either. Uh, I'll probably rotate them out. You know how it is.
Hmm.
But if I had to choose, let's go with yours.
Okay. We do need it for negotiations. Understandably so. Of course, how my parents work.
Oh,
We
yes,
can.
yes. I'm talking. Uh,
Yeah, I was gonna
I
ask
would
like.
make my own store copy, of course, and you know how this works. If I sell it, you get 20% of the proceeds for design work, of course, standard procedure.
Oh yes, and you may use both as long as it is designed by Louis Vuitton.
You know it.
In fact,
Here, let me go get it. It turned out great. It turned out great, and he
Oh, by the gods.
you're fine. This is simple. This is a simple business interaction. Um, we're gonna take these clothes and then we're just gonna go and get some healing potions. We should be fine.
Famous last words.
Yeah,
um.
you do still see Louis' face kind of have this like forced smile.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's
Everything
like,
all right?
I'm still smiling and I shake my head no. And I turn around to wait for the outfits to come out.
Fair enough.
um. So he brings out and he brings them out. He like rolls them out on a cart, and they're already on mannequins, looking posed and dapper. And Sylvia's outfit, or the mannequin with Sylvia's outfit, is like an athletic pose. It's looking very action packed. Whereas yours is more like I'm so
Regal.
fabulous and regal. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Perfect.
so go ahead and describe these outfits for us, Louis.
Well, for Louis' outfit, it's a exact replica of the one he's wearing. The one he's wearing like in his art is basically
Oh, okay.
repurposing
Mm.
that and then embroidering the Louis Vuitton logo on the cuff. Is that a cuff? Kind of. But
Mm-hmm.
let me get the links. So for
Yeah.
Sylvia's outfit, it is 4 pieces. There is a kind of a caramel color pea coat. You see the material is kind of made out of this kind of wool and oops, I posted it in the oh no. I
Uh,
fucked up. Wait a minute.
yeah, you posted.
He's having issues.
I posted.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I entered the wrong call in the Discord.
Oh,
What?
I was hearing you still talking. I was like, oh, something's going on.
No, I'm doing this in the browser Discord.
Why?
Oh.
Yeet.
mm,
So yeah,
Why?
very
so I
swanky.
can continue to show the video. Um,
Oh,
so inside of this kind of wool silk pea coat, you start to see patterns of different shapes, but also within those patterns, you see the same three letters, the LVT, printed on the inside. Um, Below
You
that is
branded me.
what?
Have you branded me?
It's not. I did not brand you. It's my brand. If that makes sense. And I'm going to take off the belt that holds the waist together to reveal the top, which is a zipper back, very form fitting, kind of turtleneckish uh, shirt that's also made of silk, and also with the same designs of the of the shapes in the LVT or the Louis Vuitton logo printed all over. And when it comes to the leggings, they're almost solid black, except at the waist that has the same, that has almost the similar pattern of the LVT logo. Also form fitted again to stretch and move. And then lastly, we have the combat or explorer boots with elastic at the Achilles heel, not Achilles, the ankle spur, so it can be so it's easier to move around, or at least easier to move the ankle while also still wearing these combat slash explorer boots.
Wow.
There's a certain level of narcissism that goes into these designs, isn't there?
They look good. What are you talking about? There's no narcissism. There's just displaying your brand. As I like start fitting the jacket onto her.
Oh,
I
okay.
uh, I think you have a very different definition of what that means from than
Yes, I'm
we
curious.
do.
What's your definition for narcissism, Louis?
My definition for narcissism is when people don't like that you're confident. If people don't like your confidence, this is my brand. This is how I want to display my brand. And
No,
it's
that's
confident. And people confuse it for
uh,
narcissism.
So who's footing this bill?
My parents.
Wonderful. I'll put it on immediately.
Speaking of, I sent an invoice, but I have not gotten it back. I'm holding you to it if they don't cover it.
Oh, they should cover it.
Okay.
Should fucking pay it. Oh
I
my
want
god.
I want to insight check Louis to see how confident he is in that.
Yeah, actually, Louis, make a deception check of some sort or a persuasion check.
Oh no, I rolled so bad.
Oh my god, 22.
Okay, yeah. Your friend, and yeah, your parents are
I'm
gonna
like,
pay
oh
for it.
yeah, your parents are going to pay for this.
You know how much money they have. They probably have some kind of show coming up. You know.
All right,
No,
I sent the invoice, and you're my friend, so I'll let you walk off with this. But if I don't get my payment, I'm taking it out of your 20% cut.
that's fine. That's actually fair. And I'll put on my outfit. Yes. As I power up with confidence.
Yeah, Louis looks very swanky. Sylvia, the clothing fits like a dream. It's very, it's like you can tell it's got, it's very clearly made for an adventure. It's very deceptively strong, but it still feels really smooth on your skin. Like it's not like rough, but you can tell it's got a lot of like strength to it. Like this can take a beating for sure. It's not gonna get roughed up by rock clamming or whatever you're gonna do in it. Um, and the boots are you can tell they have like really good ankle support, and and it looks nice. It sure looks nice, but it also feels very practical and good and comfortable. Louis, yours is also Stitch is very good at Stitch is very good at making things that are rugged without necessarily looking as such.
Hmm.
So it's very fancy and it looks very fancy, and it's you can tell it's got like yours is a little less. Uh, you can tell yours was more put into the presentation than there was definitely a bit
Utility.
of a trade off there,
Yeah.
but it's still very durable, and you think it also might be part of the clothing. Part of the design of Sylvia's is he could get away with more because of the tones and the style, whereas yours is like it looks like what material
Uh,
did
mine
you?
mine is more of like cotton and silk. It's like the
Yeah.
blazer itself is very much similar to Sylvia's jacket, where it's made of this kind of wool silk combo. Um, the gold stitching is perfectly cotton. The I don't know if that thing that pops out of his chest, that's also cotton. I don't, I,
Yeah,
I don't know fashion that well, so give me a second.
you're good.
Uh, wait, pops out of chest.
That there's a little
Like, do,
white
do
thing.
they
There's like a white
a
thing that
little
pops out of
scarf?
Louis. Oh wait, it's
Like a
brownie.
cravat?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
the
is that like
cravat.
a? Oh, is that a sweater? I don't know.
No, I think it's a cravat. Um, let's see.
How do you
You
spell
can
it? I'm
see.
curious.
Carveat, I think.
Don't ask me how to spell.
I feel that.
Uh,
You can see Cecil right on the edge of my camera. Oh, he's coming up. He's saying hello.
Oh,
Thank you, Cecil. Hi, Bubby.
oh, come
Kitty.
on.
How are you? He
He's a
says,
good
you
one.
just hit me in the stomach and I'm mad at you.
I thought
Hi.
I thought he was
Um,
hungry.
so what have you been up to that you have
Oh,
me designing these in such a hurry? Usually you give me a little more time than this. By the way, this is Stitch.
Oh
yes.
yes, yeah. So I
Oh,
kind of go.
awesome.
So we have an emergency meeting coming up, and my original noble's clothes got lost in a fire. So
Oh, that old outfit. Yeah, he's
He's
that. Why did they get set on fire? Anyway, that's.
it's I it was this whole thing
all the
apparently
stories that we have are
adventuring.
very long.
Oh, did you get bored of it? Did you decide it wasn't wasn't good anymore? I know sometimes looking back on old art can be so difficult.
No, it was more of a past enemy with powers
It's
of
okay. You don't
fire.
have to tell
Yeah,
me. I
it's yeah.
understand.
Apparently this adventuring thing is a lot more difficult than what most people from Brenin say it is.
Oh, better you than me, buddy. You couldn't get me to leave my bed and 3 square meals a day for, well, not a lot anyway. uh, certainly not to go
Who
sleep out
knows?
in
You
the
might be
woods.
missing out.
I think.
I kind of look towards Sylvia and just go, no, no, no.
I'll
So
take my 3 square meals a day and access to uh, not staying in inns all the time.
Yeah,
For
I've also missed my daily morning mimosa, but it's how it's life.
you should if you're in town for a bit after this meeting, whatever it is, you should come hit up. We'll catch up.
Oh,
Uh,
most
we can
definitely.
have daily. What's that?
Oh, I said most definitely.
All right. Well, I can tell you're busy. Um, So I won't keep you, but if you do want to stay, I do have a couple designs I would like you to look over. Always
I
can
kind
use a second eye.
I kind of look towards everybody.
But I understand if you're busy as well. Don't worry
Hey,
about
hold on. How long will it take? Because
it.
they do need to do some shopping beforehand.
I mean, you know how these things go. Yeah, come back after your meeting or whenever's fine. Well, I'll have some. I'll have a couple mimosas pulled up, and we can go over them then.
Thank you. And I kind of gesture for everyone to start to exit.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I didn't get your name.
Sylvia.
The pleasure is mine. I'm so Zach.
Nice to meet
I
you.
forgot to introduce the party.
Yo, did you? Oh fuck.
Yeah, I never
Wait.
introduced anybody.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, nobody was introduced.
Yeah, this is on par of Louis. So
Yeah. It's not out of character. All right, get out of here. I had things to do anyway. And he starts shuffling around the mannequins. You can see he's starting to set up.
right before he leaves and goes back out to the public, he is going to change back. He's going to change into a elven man
Okay.
and then get back on the
Yeah.
cart.
Okay. A different one, I assume.
Yeah, it's something to match my outfit.
Okay. Okay.
I just don't want to be seen. I don't want Louis, the famous Louis Vuitton, to be seen.
Oh. Yeah, not necessarily wanting to show your face, though. Show your brand off.
I'm not.
Um,
I am not here. I am not here for TMZ to pull up.
and you do
No
and
paparazzi.
No paparazzi.
yeah, and you exit the shop, and the rest of the day is yours.
All right.
So, are we done here?
Yes. You're welcome for the outfit.
Oh, yes, thank you.
That wasn't cheap, you know.
The payments in advertising. Please keep it as together as possible.
I make absolutely no promises.
Understandable.
I mean,
Going
yeah,
bar-
no, yeah.
It's fine. I'll just learn mending one day. Fine. So yeah, we go to the medicine shop.
Apothecary.
Yeah. So are you looking for just healing potions, or are you looking for something a little more for the like a full blown magical shop?
I look towards everybody. What does everybody want to do?
I don't
I'd be
really know.
We have a good chunk of gold, but this is mainly just for negotiations.
You also know that like healing potions aren't like super rare or anything, but you to get like a good amount of them, like unless you go to a magic shop, they're not necessarily like apothecary is gonna have like maybe one or two in the back, but they're mostly gonna be selling like everyday medicines
Okay.
instead or like stuff like
Like,
that. But you could probably go through Brennan Hall and like go from store to store and store and like get a good handful just
Let's
shopping around.
let's see if we can find a big magic shop, so we can also find and he's going to point towards his ring that stops people from detecting thoughts.
you're right.
Something.
At
also a good investment.
least for the time being.
One for Silvio, one for Louis.
I already have one.
Oh, Louis
Oh,
has
nice. Okay, cool. All the better.
So yes, I guess we try to make our way to a more suitable store.
And check for Robin. See if he's still there.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
our escort?
He's hanging out on top of the cart. He never left
He has
the
some
cart.
fucking funnel cake.
Yeah.
Why does he have funnel cake?
I
Don't
got
ask questions.
he's just eating it. It's like, I got shrimp while you were in that shop.
Really shitty surveillance.
He just points down the way. You see someone selling it like not too far away.
Amazing. So yeah, we go to the magic shop.
Okay. Sylvia, hold on. I
That's
have a
me.
question for you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need to think for just a second. Where is...
I find another corpse.
No. No. Let's see. So, the two city kids know that going up to Brenin is kind of not necessarily a big deal, but it's not something you do on a whim or happens very easily. It's like you do have to do some traveling. So you go further and up the boardwalk, and you know that the main entrance to the city. And there are others, and so you've taken others before, but you do not still have your residential pass that would let you up to the
Ew.
city from any of the other entrances. So you're gonna have to go through the public entrance.
So, Louis, I don't know about you, but my credentials expired.
You never renewed your license. There's things we have to renew our license in D&D. This is too real.
So we're gonna have to go to the other entrance.
You can go to the public entrance. Not you shouldn't. You should have gone to a DM. You should have gone to a DMV. I swear to God.
I have been gone for like a year.
Yeah, and my card is still registered. Fine.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Shit.
That's okay. Louis knows some
I'm not-
active students. and can
You've
defend them.
actually never. You haven't had one. You haven't had one since you moved out to Brennan Hall. This isn't something that Brennan
Oh.
Hall residents have. This is something Brennan residents have. The public entrance is public, and you are able to go there.
And do you know how long I had to wait in line to get everything renewed?
Well, we're not worrying about renew. We're just
Yeah.
going in.
Yeah. Let's go. So we go into the city.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry. 2 seconds while I remember my lore. Also, I found where the fuck I wrote my Stitch lore, and it's different, and we're just gonna deal with that now. It's fine.
It's called retcon.
No, it's good. It's good. Yep. Talk among yourselves for 5 seconds.
I really hope we don't
I
get
have a
stopped by a
cat
guard.
in my lap.
That's perfect.
Are you in my lap, Cecil?
Where the
Are
fuck?
you? Yes, you are. I'm
Beauty.
going to pull your ears back so you look like a little alien.
I'll be right back.
You look so funny.
Little alien.
Right.
Like, mother, stop.
Okay. I figured it out. I remember now.
Mother, stop.
Oh my God, Sephiroth has a shirtless alt.
What?
I can't stand ripped anime people because they always have like way more abs than normal.
Are you looking at
12
JoJo
abs.
characters?
Yeah, the unrealistic expectations of having a fucking 8-pack.
I feel so inferior right now.
Is that my cookie dough? No. No. My cookie dough. No. No, I bought it for me. I got you the oatmeal cream pies for you.
Are you just
If you
Yeah,
did
you wanted
want to
snacks.
skip the public entrance, you do know there are stairs that you could probably take.
No.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Are we gonna get stopped by
Um,
guards or something?
hmm?
We're gonna get stopped by guards or no?
Uh, if you try to take the stairs, if you know that all entrances to Brenin are guarded.
Yeah, I meant like, are they gonna like do some kind of checkpoint?
Not that in your experience, no.
Okay, cool. Then we'll just go through a
There
public
is
entrance.
yeah, there is like a small fee, but it's like a couple silver. So um, it's like one silver piece, and that's it to get
Okay.
up.
Yeah, we pay the
It's a
toll.
it's a toll road.
The
Yeah,
public
it's a
toll
toll
road.
road.
Feed the troll to pay the toll.
Um, yeah, or like a train ticket, but cheap ticket, or like yeah, you can get a subway pass basically.
I put the gold coin. I put the silver coin inside of the construct, and he just lifts up his arm and lets us through.
That's not okay. Sorry. Okay,
That's the lore
back,
now.
no,
Have you ever
wait.
been? Have you ever been to one of those toll roads where you had to like throw your money out?
Okay, so
No.
where am I?
It's like in Houston, whatever.
Every
Okay.
road's a toll road.
Do we have to
in
pay to
Houston.
park too? God.
Oh, what did I
Oh
say
fuck!
the
I gotta
weather
parallel
was?
park the horse.
What season is it? Autumn?
I believe,
Or
yeah, I believe it was fall.
We were in Cold City.
right, it is cold. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
we were in the Cold City where it was snowing, but I don't know like
yeah.
how.
Crossweldon.
Yeah.
Russ Weldon. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's probably God, I made a choice and then I didn't write it down, and that was dumb. Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure it's fall.
Okay.
It's either
Sorry,
fall or
I
winter.
should have my shit together and I didn't.
It's all good.
Fine.
I mean, just roll the dice, really.
I have too much lore. It's too much. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. It's probably right. Was it summer?
Hmm.
No, it's probably autumn. Let's just go with autumn.
Yeah.
happened?
It's
Yes.
autumn.
Don't. No, it's this is something different. It's fine. um. No, wait.
I mean, how important is the season?
This is very important.
It's actually very important.
Oh.
It's very important because of my world building, and I was dumb and didn't keep track of
Where's the dragon? Damn
what
it.
season it was. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you go further up the boardwalk, and you know that the only way the public entrance to Brennan is in the north, and it's always in the north, um, because then uh, the High Queen always has access. Her part of the city always has access to the most trade. Most trade comes in from the river, and a lot of trade goods definitely get moved up and down between the cities, and that is how a lot of the lifeblood of Brennan and Brennan Hall connect.
Oh.
You cat is complaining.
Boardwalk
Cute.
only
No,
gets
I was adjusting him.
more and more fantabulous as you walk it down, and you can definitely, as you get closer to the northern side of the city, you can definitely almost feel the steps in the steps in presentation, like the outfits get even more fantabulous, like things that are like in no way practical um, are on display. You start to hear even more hawkers and people like um, busking on the streets with like juggling acts and
So, like the capital in the Hunger Games.
yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Louis is going to make some notes on this current trends of fashion.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, and you start to see it's already even starting to change. That it's going.
Oh, oh dude, we're almost in postseason. Okay.
I am
It's transitioning from one season to another, so we're in mid-season transition. Okay.
Gods, I
yes.
always hated hitting up the main city.
um,
Like the nerdiest you've ever seen, Louis. Like pen in a book, just really deep, just nose deep in that book, just taking down as much as he can.
I just wish I remembered if it was. Sorry, this is gonna bug me because it's will change things. Because I set the fashion and it doesn't match up with what I'm doing now, but it's fine. So I'm like, I know I had one picked out before and I can't remember which it is. And I feel bad because this is actually really cool. Um, so you get to the heart of Brennan Hall and its connection to Brenin, and you see, and at the center is the statue of the monarchs in the center right before the elevator lift, and um, you see the ginormous lift already starting to go up the side of the trees, the hundreds of feet in the air, um, and you can see off to the side huge. Um, uh, Huge creatures with long trunks and brown fur straining on ropes and just tugging over and over again with their trunks as they pull these lifts all the way up to the top. And you can see a line for you see several guards and you see the line. It doesn't look um and you do know that you seem to have caught it at a good time. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people. It's a very long line, but
Mhm.
those elevators can hold so many people that you think,
We should be
you have a
fine.
good chance of getting on in the next ride, honestly. Um
I don't know
and
who's coughing, but breathe.
Sorry, swallowed cricket.
Oh no.
you do see a ticket taker at the end as a board a bored person in a uniform taking silver pieces and handing tickets out as people hop into line. And you see Sylvia, off to the side that there's a more, you've never taken it, but you've had friends who've taken it or have heard of acquaintances who've taken it more like well that the entrance for those who don't want to take the elevator with the common people.
Remind me where the school is.
It is in Brenin.
Okay.
It is in Brenin, yeah. And that's why you had your residence
Yeah.
pass. Is it comes with whenever you live there or work there. It's usually done at that time if you get a pass for the closest entrance to where you actually live
So it's
in
like
the
a
city.
school visa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I really do question the ethics of this methodology.
Like, what do you
You think
mean?
emotions to the big furry beasts that are straining to lift people up?
I mean, they get compensated, hopefully.
I
Do I?
actually had a friend who did an investigative piece on it, and they're not treated very well. Am I making shit up? Can this be a thing?
Uh, they're not mistreated, but there's definitely you could construe it either way. It could be better, it could be worse.
All right, cool. I'm
I'm-
gonna take the side that is better.
Look on the bright side.
I mean, they're working. They're still getting exercise. Again, they're still being compensated for the work they do.
They're
Oh,
improving the economy.
right. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay. Um, really want to make it winter.
Mini ethics argument.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I haven't mentioned it. I think I might have mentioned it the first time y'all entered the city, but I haven't brought it up again because I'm a dummy who forgot. But it's been cold in the city, by the way. It's
Bundle up.
been right. I did mention it. I did. It was winter. It was because there, as you get further along the boardwalk, you see giant bonfires and you see people like roasting marshmallows. Um, and you think maybe that might have been why the fire didn't get quite as urgent attention as it maybe should have. It's fires all over the city. People are burning a lot of things. It's very cold. And as you approach, you go up, and it's easy enough to take your tickets. The board ticket taker just like 1 silver, please. Um,
I I
everyone,
I hand him
yeah.
one. I hand him enough out of the bag of holding.
Fair
Wow.
enough.
Thank you. Thanks for spotting
He
me.
Oh,
hands
it's
you
that was our collective money.
It is.
Uh,
It
Yeah,
is.
true.
Yeah.
he hands you enough for yeah, he hands you the tickets. Um, and Robin pays for his own. He doesn't presume that
Oh
you're
yeah, I am not paying for Robin.
No, fuck him.
yeah.
He doesn't
And
have enough silver. Too bad.
Oh fuck him.
no, he doesn't seem to have any problems. He did let like a couple people between you and where you're standing in line. Like he's not immediately behind you. But still,
He had
you
to
know.
stay behind to pickpocket somebody. else. Have you tried not being
Um,
poor? I'm just kidding. I'm
No.
so sorry.
amazing. Yeah. But you go up on the elevator and it's huge and relatively quick for I think I might be incorrect, but I believe it goes up 300 feet up to the city of Brenin. And you get quite a view as the city starts to look smaller and smaller as you wait on this platform as it's pulled up slowly over the city. And you start to get to the canopy of Brenin. And um, Brenin is a city on the treetops. It exists and almost lives on top of the canopy. The floors, you step off of the elevator, and the roads are made of wood and living branches. Everywhere is covered in leaves. Um, although uh, this part of the city is more full of evergreens, as it is this year. It is you are entering into the Winter Queen's domain. Um, and the air, if anything, gets even chillier, um, but hits just that perfect temperature of making the idea of s'mores and campfires fun and exciting. The idea of snuggling up under blankets and sitting around and telling stories. Um, it's the platonic ideal of winter.
Hmm.
All
Um,
us single bitches just die.
yeah. Everyone you see has rosy cheeks and are bundled up a little more firmly against the cold. But just
It feels like a Coca-Cola commercial.
yes, it
Oh
does.
my god.
Oh no.
Uh,
Where's the fucking bear sipping a dark drink?
mm,
All of a sudden, we see like polar bear or a bug bear walk
You see a
by
bugbear
Bug.
sipping
with
on a
like a
Coke?
hot chocolate.
An owl bear with the
yeah.
hot chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, there's actually snow um, covering the rooftops and the side. Though the roads have been cleared, and even then, it's all pristine. Even though having lived in this area, that this has been here all year, and it's actually been here for forever because the Winter's Queen domain is always in winter. And yet the snow is fresh every day and pristine and white, except for where a few footprints have gone through it, and you can see the tracks, but they're quickly filled in with more snow. And you do notice now that it is snowing, in fact. Um, and you can see people starting to haul things off of the elevators. People who brought trade goods up with you. People who you see several sightseers going about and starting to look at things, and you see ice sculptures everywhere, eternal and perfect in this freezing um, winterland. Um, I should probably tell you all a bit about how Brenin works. Um,
Okay.
Brenin is a city that is both at once stuck in time and always moving. The seasons do not shift with the normal trek of time like you would or weather patterns like you would expect from uh, from just being in the world around you. Instead, um, every year a new season comes into prominence and a new high queen is pulled up from among the ranks of the four queens: the winter queen, the summer queen, the fall queen, and the spring queen. Um, each year, one is elevated to the position of high queen and rules alongside the high king in as the tiebreaker, so to speak, amongst those most royal. They hold the court along and go to live in the center of Brenin, which is the High King's domain, and is um, basically the center of the city is considered neutral ground, and it always follows the weather of the current year, as does Brennan Hall. Actually, its weather is also affected by whose ever season is in sway up top. Um, uh, Shit. Sorry.
Make it.
And I will point out also, just to make a note, that when I say High Queen and High King, these are gender neutral positions, and they're the royal position, not necessarily an indication of who holds such a position. This year is the Winter's Queen's domain, and that she has the most sway in the city right now, bar for the High King themselves. Um, Sylvia, you have the most experience in this city. Your favorite season, as far as you're concerned, is summer. It's hot, and sometimes the sweat isn't pleasant, but it's never hot enough to make you overheat. It is also, all of these are the platonic ideal of their seasons. It's always
Like your perfect summer day, your perfect winter
yes,
day.
yes. There's always ice cream being sold somewhere, or snow cones, or lemonade, or there's lots of shade, lots of people basking in the sun's rays. And more importantly, for your consideration, it's also full of hotheads, and where the best fight clubs are.
Mhm.
So that is the season you are most familiar with, though you have, depending on your preference, at least a passing knowledge of all of them.
Yeah.
The school itself, what did I call it? What was the name of the school?
It was like high something
Yeah, High
Uh,
King University.
oh man, we need to
Sky
write these
High?
things. No, it's a
Why
good
don't I
movie.
listen? This is the problem with too much lore. Is I make it and then I just forget it and it's all gone.
Happens.
Yeah,
High Court University.
relatable.
Ah,
I think High Court University. Is in that neutral ground, the center place. It is accessible to all of the courts, the Fey courts, and noble courts, as well as a select few admissions, you among them. It's in the center of the city, just past the river that separates um, the seasons from one another, and it is neutral by being the High King's personal project. It is sponsored and protected by the High King themselves.
So does the High King never changes?
The High King never changes. Correct.
Okay.
And the queens themselves never change, but there are 4 of them that rotate every year
Okay.
of who takes prominence.
Hmm.
And I can tell you about them if you are interested, but I'm also just
I
gonna
think
want to
I
avoid
think
jumping.
yeah, I think we're just gonna try and find the
Yeah.
magic shop.
So
See if we can get something.
you know of a place in the summer section of the city, summer courts, that Zeke is occasionally dragged you through. Like I said, you and Zeke, he didn't like really have a preference for summer, but you did. Sorry. They didn't really have a preference for summer, but you did, so they found the magic shops and you dragged them over. And you think you know of a place.
Just follow me.
we follow.
Yeah. So they I lead them to the direction of my I mean, I guess I didn't really shop for magical items all that often, but
But yeah.
to the one that I would go to if I ever needed anything.
And they had some small trinkets that can be fun. Occasionally you'd window shop probably.
Mm-hmm.
So summer is of course on the opposite side of the city from winter. So you do have to make a little bit of a journey, briefly pass through one of the other seasons. But eventually you make it there, and like I said, summer is full of people. It's the
Well,
change in weather. Do you go through autumn or
wait,
spring?
You
hold on.
good,
Also,
Andrew?
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
hold
good.
on.
My dad's trying to strangle me with a pair of sweats. Oh, I'm talking to you,
Oh.
Andrew's over there dying.
dying.
I'm just trying to keep giving exposition. It's fine. Getting murdered.
It's like, wait a minute.
I'll owe you in back taxes. How's that? I have to give him a quarter every time he gives me my laundry.
Ugh.
I
Ain't
mean,
no
Thank you,
way.
Papacito. Anyway, I'm sorry.
you're good.
Yeah, yep.
Bye, Andrew's dad.
They
Bye.
say bye in
Bye.
return.
So, do you lead them through autumn or spring?
Autumn.
Okay. Autumn. The temperature difference is stark as each season is separated by a river. By the way, these are the seasons, clearly.
Yep.
And the temperature difference as you step into autumn is once again stark, although this is it's less, there's no snow anymore. Although all of the leaves on the trees, both underneath and above you, that seem to, you can tell they're part of the network underneath, but they're positioned like as normal trees almost on top of the canopy itself. And the buildings are everywhere grown into the wildlife and around it, and other materials also used occasionally, but it's very much something built into its landscape. And you can tell that the wood has been manipulated to make this city. That this is not something that would happen on its own. This is very carefully planned and formulated and cultivated, might be the correct word. Autumn is less harsh in weather. It's less cold. It You can see a lot of people. There's a lot of food out everywhere and a lot of fruit, and you see fruit trees and people just picking like apples as they walk past. Um, wow.
What?
What?
You gotta rinse him off or something. He's grabbing that apple off rip.
The reason you have to rinse them off is because in farm-based apples, they're sprayed with like pesticides and preservative waxes. I think if you're picking it off a natural grown like tree, you're good.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
I always rinse my fruit.
You never know what bugs crawled across them.
I never rinse my fruit. If I die, I die.
Oh,
Whatever.
braver
Hey,
than I.
Anyways.
yeah. So you see like you pass through this portion of the city quickly. It's not where you're going, but yeah, you see like fruits everywhere. You see, um, you know, people seem to be like there's a lot of places that are serving food and drink just out on the streets, and it's a very festive atmosphere all the time here. And you're actually as you walk past, you're like someone like hands you a pie. It's like a pie slice. It's like, here, have this. And
Nice.
Thank you.
yeah, and you're just handed things at different times. as you go past. This is a very generous district where, you know, I mean, if it wasn't up in Brenin, you could come here to eat.
Are you hungry?
This is like Costco with its free samples.
Yes,
Ah,
kind
and
of.
you
I
could
I
eat.
I definitely like intentionally took us through here because I was a little
A little.
Peckish.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
good thing Robin already ate
know.
and getting out of this free food now, nerd.
I mean, he still looks like he's eating. Like
Keeps getting more food.
he took like a slice of cake from somebody. He's just, he's got a cookie in his other hand. And by the time you leave Autumn, you either very stuffed or you have a handful of like an armful of food as people just kept plying everyone who passed with the samples and um, you've if you've accepted them, you've also collected a couple flower crowns and things of that nature and decorations. Um, and you make your way to summer, and the heat beats down on you, especially in clothing that's not necessarily winter gear, but it was definitely like y'all knew Brennan
cool
Hall was
weather gear.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is your head wet,
Ooh,
Quinn?
that's a phrase you don't want to hear regarding an animal.
I mean, most of the time it happens. It's usually because they fucking stepped in their water bowl and spilled it everywhere.
I mean, my cats have a fountain, so like they can't really like. What do you
Fancy cats.
um,
do? Anyways,
yes, the summer you see like it's definitely you definitely feel the heat soaking into you, and it's almost it feels very much like a lazy summer day. You almost, especially after all that food, you are definitely hit with the urge to sit down and take a nap, and you see multiple very like a lot of people doing just that, sitting under trees and rocks, some under shade, some not, depending on their preference. um, and you also see, but when they're not sleeping, you see people like you can actually see a lot of people like sparring and running around, and there's like the magical equivalent of like sprinklers every once in a while, and like kids running through them, and so you see someone off the side just be like pick up a wooden sword and like dive at another person, and you know kind of that Ren Fair atmosphere. If everything's a show and everyone is um you know you've been here before, Sylvia. You know that there's always like games going on that are like, have you ever played like Assassin with
What?
like the marker?
yes, kind of.
No.
Wait,
There's
we
always things
literally did in this campaign.
we literally did in this campaign.
Oh.
Yeah,
At the very
Oh,
beginning.
that's what that game means. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty similar. It was a little different, but basically the same thing.
Did
Yeah.
not know that. Did not know that.
you're being so weird. Sorry.
um
Are you talking about the wet
there's
cat?
always stuff like that going on, or like um and I mean there was a reason you could find flight clubs here, because everyone's always ready to go. You see a lot more musculature here than in the other two districts.
Everyone's just really fucking buff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Except for Louis. Oh god.
Well, it's okay. I don't think Louis' home district, if he had to choose a season, would be summer.
There's just like a lot of crop tops and muscle tanks. It's great.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know what the equivalent of "Suns Out, Guns Out" is, but
It's still suns out, guns out.
Yeah.
um, yeah. Da, 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 da. But yeah, you eventually lead them to. You've been here a couple times. It's a fun place. it looks like a house made out of mushrooms. It's the very classical red and white top with a door built into a stem, and on top of it, you see the words uh, "Pixie's precious and fantabulous fortune" written out in sparkly purple letters on over the top of the door.
You know, it may look kind of, well,
Wow.
but they have the best deals, and I think it's because the shopkeep likes me. Gwen, I swear to God.
Putting you in the crate, boy.
Whoa.
Is that a little too
You
expensive
back,
for a
B?
cat?
No, you're
Well,
No,
good.
no,
it's
I was just
fine.
thinking of a
Keep going.
cage.
Oh,
She's just being annoying.
Okay, so do you enter?
Yes.
E.
let's enter.
um, you enter the door, and once again, there's a little chime, and then there's many more chimes as you see several. Looks like colorful lights at first. Swirl around, but then you realize, no, those are little people, and they've got little
Yeah,
wings.
fairies.
They're fairies. Yeah. Um, and they're all different rainbow colors, and a couple of them do in fact like swirl around Sylvia and chatter, and their voices sound like little bells, and you cannot understand them. But
I haven't hit that level of monk yet.
yeah, their voices almost sound too high pitched to understand. But you see several flock around, and you don't see any other customers at the time, but you see, things set out on counters with price tags and labels next to them, and a couple things hung up on walls, and just kind of not really a very well organized shop. But you're right, they do tend to get the cool, the cool deals. And it's a well stocked magical shop. Here you are.
Yeah, sorry, I'm messing with
Right.
Gwen.
All right.
Do I see the shop owner anywhere around?
You do. There's little tiny pixies flying around you.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, can one of you? We have a specific request.
um, a blue one circles around you, and then like points to you. See a slate on the counter.
I put mind shield.
You are able to talk to them, but they know you cannot hear them, so they'll right there. Yeah, that slate is for
Oh,
them.
they
right
write
there.
on it. Okay,
Yes,
just kidding.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
We were looking specifically for something that could shield our minds from infiltration.
Oh wait, wait, before she says that, where's Robin?
Is he outside? Like, I wouldn't have said that if he was inside.
No, he
Actually, now
Yeah.
since we're in a magic store.
yeah, he does follow you into this one, though he does seem to be sticking to a corner.
I kind of
Um,
I would put my hands above Sylvia's. And it's like, we're looking for something similar to one of our items, and I kind of start to take off my ring. And I
yes,
hand it to
we
him.
we don't know exactly what it's called, so
We're
You
hoping you
hear
could
the
steer us in the proper direction.
tinkling. You hear the tinkling of bells and chimes once again, and the blue fairy takes your ring, and it's heavy on her. Like it's the size she could wear it as a hoop. She could use it as a hula hoop. um, and she looks at it, and then she carries it off, and then another pixie writes on the board, "1 minute, please. Feel free to feel free to browse."
do I see any anything that maybe looks like braces of defense.
God damn it.
So make a perception check
I
to look
can
around
do
the
that.
store.
Perception. Come, are you fucking kidding me? Why? Perception
Oh,
every
Nah.
time.
no.
It happens.
Yeah. So you don't. There's a lot. There's a lot of goods and random. You don't see anything that looks like bracers, and you know that this shop tends to focus less around the
Uncommon
practicality.
objects more uncommon objects than armor type stuff, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Um, you do look around. Hi, what? You good?
What are you?
You
Something
okay
happened
there?
with one of your cats?
Gwyn attacked my arm. I mean, to be fair,
no.
I was like doing this to her, but anyways, continue.
Right.
I kinda want to Robin some more.
Go for it. Distract him while I take care of this.
Like, hey, do you want anything? Psych.
he's like, he's definitely like looking at. It looks like a perfume bottle.
Wow, you guys, be nice.
No.
No.
No, incorrect. Like um. So someone roll me a d20.
I got your fam.
All right, we're relying on you.
14.
Okay, all I saw was a 4 for a second.
I mean, it might be evens odds, so you don't know.
Mm,
Could just be life.
that
So
too.
all right, thank you. I will keep that in mind. Don't worry about it. Do you I mean, you look around the shop and you do see like several items. You see like you see a lot of bags of varying sizes and uses. You see several potions. You see a pot, like a planter pot.
That was
and
actually a wild magic sorcerer.
Alright.
no plant in it.
Oh, just kidding.
You know, a cloak or two, some boots. Do you look around at any of the other things while waiting for the pixie to come back?
Do they have like labels on them?
Yes, sort of.
I found
So,
the edit button.
they do have labels. They are labeled with a name, and then they also have pictures next to them, which is kind of describing what they do. It's a little bit, you know,
Fair enough.
as you do. Anything got your interest?
Interruption. The Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay, as someone who enjoyed that game, I'm actually like.
I mean, that's fine, but Hades deserves.
Technically, Hades didn't come out this year, though. It came out like 2 years ago.
Wait,
Oh,
for
did it?
reals?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was an early access beta on Epic Game Store.
Early access isn't
There you
Ooh,
go.
for this decision.
out.
Hades got other rewards, and so did
Good.
Among Us.
I've never.
So it's clearly this year enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
But,
I'm glad your favorite.
anyways, I'm gonna plug, since we're talking about it, I'm gonna plug Pyre because you should play Pyre by Supergiant Games. It's really good and it's super underrated, and it just didn't get any of the hype it deserved.
I
So
approve this message.
Pyre.
Pyre, yes.
Like,
Oh, it's another
Pyre.
roguelike? Whatever. I shall look at it later.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's-
all of Supergiant Games are roguelites, but
Never played a roguelike game, but yeah, I'll check it out later.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's more
Hades.
actually like weird fantasy basketball.
Oh my God, Hades is on
That's
sale for
cool.
$20. Okay.
Anyways, back to it. Sorry, I had
I
news
will.
update.
So yeah, where were we?
I'm gonna go take a look at these scrolls.
There doesn't seem to be a scroll section.
Ah, shit.
You
Sorry.
tried.
I'm kind of
I
curious
just
about the
gotta look
bags.
around.
What's that? All right. So you see several bags. One is labeled "Pocket Full of Sand," and it has a picture of what looks like a wall next to it, and like a picture of like someone throwing sand out onto it.
Oh my
Something like
God, pocket sand. D&D
I know.
pocket sand.
There it is, boys.
And
We
it has
reached-
a price, and it has a 500 written next to it in little tiny handwriting.
This is peak D&D.
It would be pretty in character for Sylvia pocket sand.
Do we really want to spend
If you throw
500?
it in someone's eyes, does it impose disadvantage?
You. It depends what you do with the sand. It sounds like
Yeah,
a
it
bag of
depends.
unlimited sand.
Maybe it turns into like a glass wall.
I think with enough heat. Oh my God! Imagine glass ball.
Anyways,
So
Sorry.
that's one bag. There is a bag of what looks to be a variety of beans.
The
Um,
beans.
yeah, it's like a brown leather bag with a green lining, and it's got several. It looks to be like beans inside of it. Although this one is behind glass. Um, uh, and it does look like it has like a lock and key to get to it. And
There's
this
a
one just like
picture of,
has a lot of sparkles drawn around it, and like a lot of like rainbow colors, and it's drawn around the name bag of beans. It is labeled bag of beans, and it has 1,200 written next to it.
Oh, no, that's even more. Uh,
Yeah, unless we pulled together.
I literally have. There's 1,024.
also we don't know what it does.
Do we really want to spend all this money on beans? Beans?
Can't we ask the shopkeep what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
multiple fairies. There's pixies all over the place.
That's true.
And you know that this is an entire, pixie nest, as it were, like a whole colony lives here.
Wait, does this
I need
place
to
do?
find a retail pixie.
I kind of look at one and does this place do curse removals?
Oh,
One of the pixies goes over to you, like puts their little tiny hand on your chin and like tilts it up and like looks you over, and then like goes and like looks into your eye really closely, and
Oh yeah,
then
they should. I don't know if they recognize I'm a changeling, but
I mean, uh, and then it seems it doesn't. She doesn't like nod. She like flies up and down in a nodding motion.
so we have 2 cursed items. How much would it cost to uncurse a sword? And how much would it cost to uncurse a mask?
So the pixie who looked you over, she's green or she's pink. I'm going with pink. I don't fucking care. I'll do what I want.
RGB fairies.
hold on again. Another interruption. There's a new Mass Effect game coming out that's not
Boo.
Andromeda, and it's set
Okay.
after the 3rd game. And if
I need you to stop.
If I
Okay.
get to play Shepherd again, I will cry.
They actually announced
Um,
Yakuza 6 too, which I think is
Sorry.
pretty
I'm
hype.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh
Shepherd
um,
and Smash?
no,
so
Halo and
yeah,
Fortnite. Actually, Halo's in
okay.
Fortnite now.
I've lost control. Come back.
Back,
Come
back to
back,
real life.
everybody.
Back to real life. Wait,
Okay,
no,
that
We,
D and
article.
D.
I believe in you. Um, so the pixie slides over to another writing chalkboard, and you notice that there's now like there's several around the place, just like built into the walls and like and she writes and she's like and she writes 100 to uh 2K depending on difficulty.
Ah, shit, son. That's that's super vague. It's like it goes from dirt cheap to like all of our money.
um she writes she sees your like reaction to like the 2K and is like we'll tell she writes like we can check, we have to look it over to we'll give you a price once
uh,
we've seen what it is.
the first thing I would do is open up the bag of holding, and I will use my mage hand because I
Mm-hmm.
still use for the first time ever. I will use that fucking cantrip. Uh, and I will grab the sword out of the bag so I don't have to touch it.
Yeah.
Smart.
She directs you. She like several fairies come over and like just push things off of a desk and tell you to lay down the sword there.
Yeah, this is the sword of the slaughtered.
Yeah, I figured. Um,
Wait.
she looks it over for a good couple minutes and she's like, I can tell this is going to be a difficult one, but come back in come back in 2 days and I'll see what I can do. I'll let you
Okay.
know if I can do it.
And then I pull out the mask of strangers.
Um, she also looks it over, and you can see her like getting out. Like she actually pulls out on a little hat, and you can see like little magnifying glasses in front of her face.
Mm.
You're
She
already a fairy. You're already really tiny. You're a real life.
and she's like got some little tiny tools that are almost too small to like see what they even are. And she starts poking around at it, and she's like, "Same deal. Uh, I will let you know what I can do in a couple days. Um, will probably be on the upper end. These look like highly cursed objects."
I grimace but give a solemn nod. But
Yeah,
hopefully we should have money. I don't know who to give
yeah.
the sword
She's
to.
like, "Checking is free."
Checking is free. Yes, I would like a quote.
Yeah, quote. There it is.
Also, is the sword itself a long sword or a short sword? Because
I
I
think
can use a short.
it's a long sword.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's only going to one or two people, maybe just one person. Wait, don't you already have it? Wait, doesn't Mel already have a staff?
Yes.
Does the
Yes, she
staff do
does.
damage, or the staff just does shit?
No. Staff
Alright,
does shit. She also has a magical sword, though I don't think it's like anything like the Sword of the Slaughtered, if I remember correctly.
alright, cool.
Um,
Possible buff. Cool. Yeah, I'll have her check it out, and I think I'm done shopping. Oh wait, health potions. He needs.
yeah.
Let's pick up a few.
Okay. You see a little stash over of health potions, and you see a good cluster of regular and greater healing potions marked at 50 and 150 each.
15. Wait, 50 and 150.
Yes.
Um, what do you want to do? Oh, how
There.
should we split this?
Um. Well. Uh. Wait. How many were there?
probably 20 regular health potions and 10 greater health potions.
I mean,
About
the greater health potions are a little bit more, but we also have
well, yes.
me and Sylvia. Not me and Sylvia. God, me and Melissa.
I do have some healing.
You have healing?
Only a little.
You're not even a fighter. Whatever.
I
Oh,
can
right.
I can
Yeah, there's the key stuff.
yeah, I can use
Oh.
2 key points to
The only one who can't heal is
regain.
Kozak.
Wait,
yeah.
warlocks don't have
Yeah.
healing spells?
I'd be
And I can also only heal myself, so.
I
Oh,
have 300 gold on my person. I'd be down to throw in for 2 greater healing.
Here, let's just get 1 for you.
Okay.
And
I
then let's
also
get
still have 2
3.
common healing potions,
I have 2.
personally.
Oh, cool.
Look, let me check my
So.
inventory. I
okay.
keep
All
it.
right. So
Hold on. I keep my inventory on the app phone. I have 63 gold.
yeah.
Shit.
Don't we also have the group inventory?
Yeah, I have the group inventory pulled up. That's where
Okay,
we
cool.
have a 1,024 gold, 90
Yeah.
silver,
Wow.
and then 189 copper.
Sozak really wants to buy the second greater for the party to give it to someone.
Hmm.
There are more bags, by the way.
Oh,
There's-
cool.
I feel like there's a lot of
I-
everything.
That's a weird way to say it.
I mean,
Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. Feel free to spin it on potion. You asked about bags. I did not get through. There's like
Yeah.
5 bags.
in my opinion, one really good grader is great because in case me or Mel can't heal,
Okay.
we at least have that, and we can each have we can buy 3 commons and have each one on a person.
That
You can
sounds
also,
solid.
if you really wanted to spend your gold right now, like you can pull personal gold with the inventory gold.
Oh, I have 2. Oh, I have 2 lesser
Yeah.
healing pots.
But having a healing potion on you is good, not just for you, but like other people.
Wait, does Mel
Yeah.
have any?
I
Mel,
think
do you have
the
healing
last one.
potions?
He is the healing potion.
Yeah, Mel does have a couple ways to heal. Mel,
Uh,
do you have any healing potions?
Nope.
Okay.
okay, so I have 2 common. Sylvia has 2 common. So it's like, what do you have?
I have you talking about healing or money?
Healing potions. I only have 63 gold. I'm poor.
Ooh. Yeah, I have no healing potions on my. Oh, no, sorry, I used that one up. Yeah, none on my person.
Okay, so we can get 1 greater for you.
Okay.
We can get a greater and common for you, and
Okay.
then get 2 commons for Melissa.
Better safe than potionless.
Okay, so how much is that?
So 150. So 200 for Zozak's. 100.
No, I'm
for
sorry.
Melissa's.
Repeat the list of what y'all are getting.
Wait, maybe we should wait and see what the other fairy comes back with before we start investing in potions.
I mean, I have 2 lesser, but I also we probably won't be. Probably won't be till after the meeting we get word back on these items.
Wait, no, I'm talking about the mind shielding thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Speaking
should
of
take.
Yeah.
the blue pixie does come back, and she unfortunately she shakes her head. No, she doesn't have anything like
Poo. I'm gonna put the ring back on.
that. But there is the bag of beans, which does you notice now have like it has a picture of a beanstalk next to it, as well as a couple other pictures of like mushrooms and a tree and there's a lot of this picture is very complicated.
I don't have identify anymore.
You see a bag that's you see oh, it's not a bag. What's the other bag? I remember there was several. Oh, you see a something labeled bag of tricks, and it has a whole bunch
Nice.
of animals drawn next to it.
I knew that was gonna be one of them.
How could I resist?
Wait, you can just pull
Of
out a horse out of a
course.
bag?
I think that's bag of beans, bag of tricks, and a pocket full of sand. I think that is the bags.
I'm sorry, I
Um,
love the pocket sand. If I had
I
500
do
gold to
too.
blow, we had 500 gold to blow. We will be back for this pocket sand.
oh, I'm glad you like it. Sylvia, you notice some. You see some boots catch your eye. You don't find the bracers you were looking for, but you do see some boots labeled face step boots. And they have a picture of a person wearing them, tapping their heels, and then popping. It looks like they're popping into another spot. And those are labeled 550.
Isn't that just Misty Step with a different name?
Yes.
Okay. Let me double check.
Is there like a times slash number?
It
For-
does look like it's once per day.
Oh, once per day.
Oof.
I mean, that's
That's
an
a
easy
teleport.
that's a quick 30 feet teleport.
Yeah.
True.
I also, I mean, I
Um,
would have to dip into party funds, so.
Hmm. What's the price tag
I'm
You-
looking
willing to
like?
donate.
you do express like one of the pixies sees disappointment, and she's like, she writes out on the board that they can talk about increasing the enchantment for extra gold, but it would be higher price in a couple days.
Price tag on it now.
Oh, a couple days. That's perfectly
550?
fine for us.
Okay, so it's 550 for the face step boots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got 250 gold.
I have 63.
And then
I
we've
have
got 1,000
153.
in the bag of holding.
Oh my god, we need to do like a hike.
I like that idea.
Hmm.
Actually,
Yeah,
never
we're
Let's see.
pretty
mind.
money poor.
There's also there's two other things you notice that are behind glass that seem to be the priciest items. The bag of beans is one of them, and then you also see a cloak and what's you see two things behind glass if you're interested in those.
I inspect.
I
Okay,
inspect the
okay.
cloak.
So one is labeled Cloak of Displacement, and sorry. It has a picture of like someone wearing the cloak, and then they have like two like illusions next to them that look like them as well.
Ooh.
Oh, it's mirror image cloak. Oh, it's
Yeah.
wait. What's that Naruto? What's that Naruto ninjutsu? Shadow clone
Shadow clone.
ninjutsu.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
that is labeled 1,100 gold. Yeah, like I said, behind glass, these are the most expensive items. Where's my? Where is it? Oh
Louis,
no, I didn't have. Oh no, there it is. Okay.
Louis feels like a millisecond of regret not being in a bard in the family's band.
Yeah, like not being bankrolled.
God damn it.
Um, um, hold on.
Take it down.
You see a blank handkerchief, almost looking thing placed behind glass, and you see a picture of what looks just like a black oval sphere, and you see a figure like pulling it up off of a wall.
It's a portable hole.
Oh yes!
We're like playing charades, magical charades right now.
It's just
Yeah.
like, yes, the innuendo item. Yes. Give it to the bard.
Yeah. And it is labeled 900.
A
So
portable
we're
hole.
broke ass bitches.
We need to rob a bank, like you said.
Oh,
There are
shit,
there
the
are
eyes.
several items that like are much more affordable. You see in most of the last item you haven't seen that's like in the expensive range is you see at first you thought it was another pixie, but it's actually clear and you notice it's like a necklace and it's got some dust in it. And it's got a picture next to it of someone sprinkling it over themselves and then disappear. And then it has written under it one use.
Oh.
Like one use per day, or just one use? Like that's
One
it.
use. And
Ah,
it's called Dust of Disappearance.
Okay.
it's free invisibility.
Just one though.
Is
Just
this
one.
is this invisibility or true invisibility? Probably just invisibility.
It's invisibility. Yeah, it's not supreme invisibility.
Hey, look, that one time in which you can fight invisible, I'll take that any day.
Well, you can't fight while invisible. You will turn invisible.
Yeah, that's what I was asking if it was true invisibility.
Nah. But it is
Mm.
invisibility. It's got a very pretty bottle. Let's put it in chat. It's cute. I like it.
Ooh, that is a cool bottle.
Buy it for the bottle alone. No. And then there are several. There's like 5 or 6 things that look like they're less than 100 gold. Price range.
What are the less than 100 gold items?
The healing potions.
What do
So
they
you-
have for the broke bitches?
Excuse me, do you have a clearance section?
That's actually where Raven is looking. He's like,
You
Like
have
an
something for the
experimental
peons.
health potion or something.
So you see what looks like packs of little beads. They look like little bobas, like
Ooh.
Little bubble bubbles.
like
Yeah.
little jellies, and they are labeled bead of nourishments, 12 pack, 20 gold.
Oh, it's like good
Okay.
berries.
They have a picture of like someone like sitting down, like patting
Nice
their
and
tummy.
full and satisfied.
Yeah.
I mean, we're good on
Um,
rations, right?
Yeah. Cecil.
You good?
He has
Hello.
my hand.
Oh
Oh no.
Like no.
no, you're not getting it back.
He's gonna be messing with them.
You see,
Ow.
a wide flat stone about a foot in diameter, with like
Thank
ruins
you.
written across it.
Ow.
And it has a try me written across it in big letters, and then under it, like it's got like a thing that like flips down if you like really want to know what it does before you try it. But
I'm really tempted. I'll read it. I'll read the description.
will you read it or will you try the stone?
Oh, I guess I'll read it because I want to know what it does.
Okay.
I kind of want to press try me.
It has like an arrow that says touch the stone.
You know what?
It.
Fuck it. I touched the stone.
Yeah.
That's how you
touch,
do it.
you touch the stone and you're like almost like there's a wave of rippling sparkling magic as it flows through you, and you come away clean and perfectly. It feels like when someone casts prestidigitation on you, and it's
Wow.
that sensation of like almost being scrubbed clean and having no dust or
This is the
anything on you.
magical version of
Funkadelic.
Axe spray in middle school.
Yeah, and you flip the thing down and it says cleansing stone and it has like a little picture of soap next to it.
Oh, I can do that for free.
It's 25 gold.
I immediately cast prestidigitation on those Axe.
Funnily enough, you don't find anything to prestidigitate.
God damn it.
Wow, so that clean
Yeah, I have
for
my
once.
cleaning stone.
Anybody else want to
That's
get
a new
clean?
thing for Zozak.
He takes showers. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Zozak has been non-consensually cleaned like multiple times over this game, and I don't know how I feel about that.
It happens.
Damn it.
Non-consensually clean.
What the hell?
He just gets clean. He's just so mad. Ruins it.
You see a nice cloak, also labeled 75 gold, and it's like a nice purple color, and it's called Cloak of Billowing, and it also has like a test me sticker, and it's got like a picture of like a stick figure with a cloak billowing behind them dramatically.
What is? Wait. So it's just. So wait. It's just a performance
It's
piece.
just a dramatic cloak, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
That's a bonus action you can.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I want to try it.
Yeah, so you put it on and you get this little sense that like with a bonus action you can make it billow dramatically behind you.
Oh yeah, I immediately do that and just pose really hard in the store.
Oh, it's so fucking cool. It's like that perfect wave of like just the wind and the breeze, but it's not messing up your hair. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very, very cool. Make a performance check.
Oh. Is this my sheet? I have so many tabs pulled up.
Couldn't even begin to tell you.
Performance. Oh no, 14.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you still look
no.
very cool. You didn't fail. It's not like
Generic Superman pose.
yeah. Whether or not the people around you are impressed is up to them. But the pixies clap. You hear a lot of little tiny claps. There's a bunch of pixies like clap and swirl, swirl through the air.
Oh man, dude, I have this awesome idea. But I am going to put it back because we need practicality, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Next to that is it looks like a little golden coin, except it doesn't have any of the markings you would expect from a normal golden coin. And it has it's called the coin of delving, and it has a picture of someone dropping it down a long hole. And like little sparkles are around the coin.
Oh my god.
And this whole section has like tiny.
It's like a flare.
It's a wish spell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. They're selling it for 50 gold. Wishes all over the place.
I just casually drop it into a well and then I just get a free wish.
I'm playing slaps with Cecil.
I think this is.
I will make my strength 10 with this wish.
Yeah, and it looks like it's got light, and then there's like another pictogram of it on the bottom of the hole, and it's got like little musical notes next to it.
Is this like to see how deep a hole is?
That's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah.
a flare, like when you drop a flare down a yeah.
Yeah. Coin of delving. Next to that, this is not have a shiny sticker. Is a couple of perfume bottles. And they've got like, and it's labeled perfume of bewitching, 60 gold, and it's got like little hearts around it. And someone like looking starry eyed. It's written underneath it, not a love potion.
Oh, I was about to suggest that.
It's like that's written in different handwriting. Like one of the other pixies realized, like, maybe this misunderstanding is happened a little too often.
I'm already charming enough. Does anybody else want this?
For those curious, it gives you advantage on all charisma checks for the duration.
Please, we need that for Sylvia.
I am very charming. I don't know what you're talking about.
Louis,
and it doesn't look like there's like enough for like one use. bottles.
Yeah, I kind of look at Sylvia with this eyes of, yeah, I absolutely do not believe you. But
And then the last item in the store is that this is so important, guys. I love it. Is the pot like that you would plant in, and it's got a picture of like a bush. It has like a little smiley face drawn on it. It is like a pot of awakening.
oh my god. Oh my god.
We can just get a bush
So we can
and make it
plant,
our friend.
we can get a shrub buddy. Oh no. How
Oh,
much? What's the
And
price
that
tag
I
on
have
this?
to get this for Nate. How much is it?
Only 30 gold, and there's a couple.
I have to get this for Nate.
Is this a one-time use kind of thing?
It does look like it's one time use. It is.
So it's a,
Oh, I thought that like you just plant like a bonsai tree and now you have a pet bonsai that talks.
that talks.
I want to
That
be
would be
clear.
amazing.
I
Yeah,
do want to be clear. Awakening is a permanent spell.
Yeah, it'd be like a
Oh.
dry. It's like turning a tree into a
Oh,
dryad.
okay. So yeah, then I had the right.
It is
idea.
like that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's just you can't make multiple tree friends from one plot.
You can make one tree friend.
Yeah.
One happy tree friend.
Oh no.
Not the.
I kind of want one. How much is the
I do
perfume, by the
too.
way?
There's a stack of pots.
I buy a pot. I get one of them. It's a gift
Hell
from
yeah.
Nate.
You know he's trapped.
That's pretty cool.
You know
It's for
he's
when he
not.
gets out. He will love it.
Sorry for the trauma, little
It's like,
bro.
sorry, you were kidnapped. Hope you're feeling better. Have a friend.
I mean,
What?
that's what people do. They get
They
house
do.
plants.
It has to be an animal.
You can also see like an assortment of seeds being sold next to it for like a couple of gold a piece, depending on like what you get. Like there's like different flowers and bushes if you want to buy one.
Oh, you don't know
Yeah.
plants. I was gonna
I
ask
don't
you
know
what.
plants.
I don't know. I want a little like bonsai tree.
They do not have bonsais available, but you can definitely do that.
Okay.
We can get a bonsai tree.
Yeah.
How much is the
Yeah.
perfume?
It is 60 gold.
Ooh.
It lasts for 1 hour, one use, but advantage on all charisma checks
Wait, one
and the
use?
subjects.
What kind of shitty perfume bottle is this?
A
mean-
magical one.
I mean,
This is the Axe Bodies, right? No.
this is
This is
literally
so much
no,
worse
this
than
is
Sephora.
literally.
Like, come on.
Of note, specifically, it does not alert the target that they were affected by a charm spell or any charm at all.
Oh wait, it charms people?
Wait, it only works on one person?
No. But
Wait.
it's like friends, but it doesn't let them know. It doesn't like automatically alert them that they were charmed.
Okay. I will.
On anyone you
Fuck,
talk
that's
to
like
for anyone.
all my money. Like all of my money.
Dude, how many perfume bewitchings are you getting?
No, so Sylvia can have advantage on charisma. Jesus Christ. We need to go into negotiations and like, this person with negative
Oh.
one charisma has to also
Yeah,
help.
actually, that might be a good idea.
So
No, that's
yeah,
not, yeah.
I'm gonna be dropping the 60 on the perfume.
Okay.
And I now have 3 gold exactly.
Wait, how much did you drop before? Was that all? Did you only have 63 gold?
I only have 63 gold. The rest is just the party's money, quote
Right.
unquote.
Yeah, most of your stuff is.
So yeah, I'm just using my
Friends
own
and party
personal
friends.
money to pay for the perfume.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hand it to Sylvia.
I don't need this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Spray it.
My treat.
Spray it on you about an hour, like a little bit before the meeting. You'll be fine. And I
Are you
kind
trying to tell me that I smell?
This is why you need it. No.
this is exactly why you need it. And as I like kind of like balled her fist around it. It's like this is yours now.
Fine.
Mm.
Won't have to
Here,
give
I'm
the
gonna
help.
post a picture of the list so that y'all can see it.
Need practicality. So sad you don't have spells.
Me?
No, not spells.
Oh,
Scrolls. The shot.
Sorry.
Gwen, I swear.
One day I will buy a scroll of fireball, and it will be a glorious day.
I don't think you can cast the scroll of fireball. It's not on the bard list.
It has to be on the list.
Yeah.
I thought it has to be magical. This is horseshit.
Now there are. I want to be clear. There are items that can cast fireball for you. They're just not
Yes.
scrolls.
Ugh. I will find
Huh.
one day. I will one day get a fireball. One day.
Okay, so then we were also going to get a couple of potions, and we can use the party funds for those.
Yeah.
So so in total of 300 for 1 greater and 3 common.
When?
1 greater and 3 common.
Yeah, that's 300, correct?
Yes.
I will subtract that from the party funds. We now have 720 gold pieces.
I think Sozak wanted to pitch in for one of those greater at least.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
only two. Yeah.
I'm also offering to pitch in for a second one.
Well, this is the party's goal, so pitch in whatever you like.
Okay.
One of the pixies approaches Louis and also mentions they'd be willing to straight up trade the cursed items if you didn't want them decursed, if you wanted to trade them for in-store credit.
Book.
We should keep the mask, like, even though it's cursed.
What about the sword? Like, look how badass it is, and look how badass it would be when Melissa's slicing down people.
What are the sword stats? I forget.
I don't even know.
It was a cursed sword, and it says Sword of the Slaughtered when I cast Identify.
Yeah.
And so I just put it in the bag of holding, so no one will be cursed.
Let me get those stats so y'all know exactly what you're working with.
I'm pretty sure, like, the curse was, like, it instantly kills you or something like that. Like,
No, I think it makes us attack other people, or it makes us attack us. So
it makes you, if I remember correctly, it makes you vulnerable to all types of damage. However, no wait, this is if I remember correctly, this sword was super beefy to compensate though. A red and silver greatsword, so it's a greatsword with long grooves running down its side. Its hilt is covered with large blood red roses and silver metallic thorns that prick the wielder. It is deeply tied to the slaughter and gathers its power from bloodshed. It grants +2 to hit and to damage and does an extra 2d6 psychic damage. Once per day, its wielder may cast haste themselves.
Wow.
The curse is the wielder becomes vulnerable to all types of damage and may not benefit from armor. And then they can't.
yeah.
Oh, that's a hella curse.
And then also, if they die while wielding the sword, they come back as an undead creature, unable to resist the urge to kill all those around them.
Wow.
They will continue to come back after 24 hours until a sword is attuned to a new person.
No, it had to keep. Oh no, I can't imagine Melissa zombie. Wait, I feel like they should counteract each other. Whatever.
Would I still be able to smite people from the dead?
Yes.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Well, maybe. I don't.
It's a magical sword. It doesn't say anything about that. So, I mean,
you still all have all your abilities. So,
I mean, I have.
Pick it up with Saren, right?
I mean, I have a liar and a giant dog. Should we give Melissa this buff, or should we trade it for credit?
I think we should hold on to it. When?
I kind of want to get prices.
Team. I don't know. I still think we should just hold on to it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty freaking cool sword. Who knows if we'll recruit somebody to our cause that we can give it
Yeah, and
to.
also like we're gonna come into more money.
Hopefully.
Are you now when you say out of character, when you say hold on to it, do you mean leave it with the shopkeeper to get a quote, or do you and try to get it decursed, or hold on to it in its cursed form?
We will
But
leave it with the
get the
shopkeep
quote
to get
first,
it quote.
With the
Yeah.
quote. Okay.
and then determine from there.
Yeah.
True.
As you
Uh,
can see, there's a recent shooting. It's a couple days. I am going to warn you. It is like, and she warned you as well that this is a heavily cursed object, and it will probably not come out exactly the same because it is integral. The curse is integrally tied to what it does, but
it's
Yeah.
like the curse is built into the sword. Okay.
Hmm.
it'll probably still come out pretty cool if you throw down for it.
But yeah, the mask could also be really cool because then we all automatically be a stranger, and then we could just take it off.
Yeah, so I say leave it with them. Get an estimate. Go from there.
Yeah, let's just get the
Before
healing potions, and hopefully the claw has some extra money as I crack my knuckles.
Hopefully.
I don't know how you think this meeting is gonna go.
right.
I don't know either. But then again, Louis has a 5 strength, so him cracking his knuckles doesn't mean anything.
His fingers just break.
Like SpongeBob when he's trying to act tough.
Oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, the healing potions, the pot, and then the perfume.
Okay. Yeah.
How much is Sozak putting in so I can subtract the gold correctly?
153.
153 minus
Wow.
300, so 147. God, I'm not good with math in my head.
You do have enough. Okay, so to be clear, exactly what the other things are.
877 gold.
Yeah. I don't. Depending on 150. Yeah, you would have enough for like the medium tier stuff. So the face up boots is Misty Step once per day.
Mhm.
With the potentiality to increase that for more gold, but that's probably a little bit out of your price range. That probably puts it back up into the rare. Pocket full of sand lets you cast Wall of Sand once per day, as well as being a source of infinite sand that you can throw in people's faces.
Wait,
Yeah.
Infinite
wall of
sand is pretty
sand.
cool.
You conjure up a
Um,
swirling wall of sand. You may walk up to 30 feet long. You can make the wall up to 30 feet long. The creature is blinded within the wall space and must spend 3 feet of movement every one. Okay. So it's difficult. So it's extra difficult terrain,
yeah, it's
and you're
extremely
blinded.
difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you throw sand at somebody and they're just like you dumped a whole wall of sand on them, literally.
Fuck. I
That sounds
ju-
like it could be pretty useful.
Yeah.
I just want to hear
yeah.
pocket sand in a British accent.
Pocket
And
sand.
then
I'm not good. I can't. You can't say that, and I can't do it if you say it.
what?
Don't worry about it.
And then the bag of tricks is something V is very familiar with because we were in a
I
game with it.
am. It's very
looks like-
good.
It looks like there's a couple different colors that they have, so you're able to choose which one you want. But it's basically, I think, 3 times per day you can pull out a random bead, and you'll get a creature, depending on what you roll on a D8. Those can
Are the
be
beads limited?
anywhere from like a badger to a
Or
dire
a giant bird.
a giant bird. Is a tiger in there?
Oh wait, there were like different ones that had different mixes of animals, wasn't there?
Yes, there's gray,
Okay.
rust, and tan, and they do have one version. They do have like all 3 available.
So we have the
Okay.
jungle pack, we have the forest pack, we have the swamp pack, and then we have the DLC for underground pack. Crazy.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, something like that.
question: are the beads limited, or we only just get the 3?
No, it's 3 per day. So it does recharge at the next dawn.
Yep. And then if like something happens to the animal, it just turns back into a little bead.
Is it
Yeah.
animal friendly or no? Or is it
Yes.
just animal?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a little bit like Luna. They're not as smart.
Yeah, they can't talk.
Luna can. Oh wait, Luna can talk. I forgot.
Luna can talk.
I forgot Luna can talk. She didn't say anything the last fight.
She was fighting. She was
kind of
tearing
busy.
someone-
She was eating.
She was, she was tearing someone apart with her jaw. She didn't have like her mouth was full of blood. She couldn't
Just imagine the last words you hear as a giant duck. Hello.
Nom, 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 nom,
Time
nom,
to
nom.
die.
My master sent me with an objective.
God.
Don't let me be a construct.
Oh, I'm listening to RuneScape music in the background, and Sea Shanty just came on.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Foreshadowing.
No, you're good. And so those are probably the interesting things. I've done a fun description. If you decide to go for one of those, don't have to.
Oh, who just
Hey,
entered?
no
Who just
rhythm.
entered? What is this?
No.
Know
What
what?
is? No, the stream.
Damn it,
Not the
Scarlet.
stream. No. Like, how do you
We're gonna
kick
get
it?
a DMCA takedown.
No, it's 1, it's muted. 2, it's messing up the
I know
stream.
I did it.
The fucking band rhythm bot.
No!
How do you make him disconnect?
It's trying its
I'm
best.
trying. I kicked him. I don't know why it didn't
Baby.
work.
The rhythm
What
bot
did you-
is trying its best.
Oh, there it is.
This wait, whose fault? Wait,
What
who
have
did
you
this?
done?
There we
Did
go.
it.
Okay, the camera's fixed now. Proud of yourself?
I just want to see.
Yeah, look at you.
I know, but look, you can open the watch together and pull something up that way.
Hold on, we should be almost done. So
Yeah. Is that your final shopping cart?
yes,
I
we will.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for today,
We will be
Give
back
it
for the
our-
pocket sand.
I want the pocket sand.
We want the pocket sand.
I'm so proud because that's a custom item I made.
Oh wait, no, wall of sand is an actual spell.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
What? What is it? What?
I found the spell on D&D Beyond. And was like, you didn't write this spell.
No, but I did make the item.
It is a fun item, and I really do. Too many funny moments, but we will get money, and we will spend it on shenanigans, one day. But for now, this will be our final
I'm pretty
list.
sure everything we do is shenanigans, but okay.
Yeah.
I think everything that led us up to here was shenanigans.
Wait, it's all
Alright.
shenanigans? Always has been.
Okay. You leave the 2 cursed items with the pixies to be retrieved, presumably after whatever's going to happen next. You have healing potions, a present with hopefully a bonsai to pick up.
Yeah, we stop at like a nursery on the way back in spring.
It's very easy to find a place to buy trees in this city. for some
Yeah.
reason.
Don't plant them just yet.
You can pick out whatever kind of bonsai.
No,
you
yeah,
like.
I don't plant it in the pot just yet. That's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a surprise.
Pay 5 gold for a bonsai. I don't know.
Bonsais are
Sounds
pretty
good.
expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Do you have to keep? Oh my god, you gave him more responsibility. He has to trim the fucking bonsai.
Oh no.
But they're pretty.
It's gonna be
And
very
he's
beautiful.
a ranger. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be
love it.
fine. It's gonna become like his ranger pet for Maybe that's
Oh
level
my, his
3.
fucking,
Yeah,
he's
not the
familiar.
blink dog, but the
Yeah.
awakened bonsai tree.
Looks at the assortment of animals. I'll take the tree.
It doesn't
Alright.
talk back.
Yes, I
It
have a
does,
yes.
it's awakened.
Yeah, true.
Yes, I have a giant spider that can go invisible, but I'm bringing the tree.
Is there anything else you would like to do in the city?
Punch Robin in the face, break his nose.
It's like
But we can
every
wait till we get home.
Yeah.
it's like every time we have to like stop her.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like been keeping like when he has to be close to the party, he's like been keeping people between him and Sylvia. His
Yeah,
No,
right.
character.
He's scared of me.
I can just imagine it's all of us in a group. She just turns around, starts to attack him, and like Melissa just has to grab her.
Yeah, he's
And I'm
hiding
still just like
behind
swinging.
You
Come
motherfucker.
here, you.
That's canon.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet, but it's canon.
We haven't punched him yet.
All right. If that's all y'all want to do in the city, I think we'll wrap up here with y'all heading on back. Most of the day's gone. It was a lot of traveling and shopping and browsing.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Before we enter the house, I kind of look at Robin. Hold on. Do you know Lehman's tiny hut, right?
Oh
Because you
man.
do need somewhere to sleep.
Wow.
Yes, unfortunately, there's no spare beds.
I can tell that's a lie, but fine. I'll see y'all in the morning.
At least let Sylvia roll for it. Like her charisma may
No.
not
Oh, I
be
wasn't
good,
trying
but
to. I wasn't trying to lie.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, that was yeah. That was
All right.
yeah.
The intention was there.
We just gotta kick him a little bit. That's all we need.
But yeah, he'll go off and he does set up outside of the house.
He actually cast Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, he sets up like a little tent on your front yard.
Just go up to the window, look at him casting it. Haha, fucking nerd. All right, I will go to bed or get ready for bed.
And I think with that we'll call it tonight, and tomorrow will be go time.
Yay!
So we will be meeting next week. This means we will not be meeting the week of Christmas.
We won't. Oh,
Oh,
Probably because
I ain't doing shit.
I'm gonna need a week hiatus to get this one shot ready.
Okay, understandable.
fair enough.
But we will be meeting next week, and next time, hopefully, we'll see how this goes. Either this is going to be the most anticlimactic thing ever, or everything's going to be set on fire, and I'm so excited to find out.
Okay, but
Oh,
like literally, there's
no.
no way that things aren't going to be set on fire.
Like, who's
I'm
gonna?
aware.
The real question is who's gonna be the one to set it on fire?
That is a problem.
Placing all bets.
It's a concern for next week. Oh yeah, anyone want to make any bets right now? Is it gonna be
TPK!
Oh no!
Oh no! All right, guys, that's the game's over. So the one shot's gonna be the full campaign. No.
All right, I'm going to end the stream.
All right, thank you for coming and playing, everybody.